Tucked away from the clamor of the city's main thoroughfare, the clock shop stood like a relic of a forgotten era. Its window, filled with a dizzying array of ticking mechanisms, glowed with a warm amber light. Inside, Elias, a young man with a perpetually furrowed brow, rushed through the door, his briefcase banging against his leg. He had a meeting in an hour, and every second felt like a precious commodity slipping through his fingers. Meeting the clockmaker. Behind the counter, a man with silver hair and eyes that sparkled like polished gears looked up. This was Mr. Silas, the clockmaker. His movements were slow, deliberate, each gesture imbued with a quiet dignity. "Ah, Elias," he said, his voice a gentle chime. "You seem to be in a great hurry." Elias, flustered, explained his predicament, his words tumbling over each other. Mr. Silas simply smiled. "Time, my boy, is a river. It flows at its own pace." The broken pocket watch. Elias pulled out a tarnished silver pocket watch, its crystal cracked and hands frozen. "It was my grandfather's," he said, his voice softening. "It stopped working years ago. I've been meaning to get it fixed, but..." He trailed off, gesturing vaguely at his busy life. Mr. Silas took the watch, his fingers tracing the intricate engravings. "Time, like memories, should be cherished," he murmured. Mr. Silas's lesson. As Mr. Silas worked, he spoke of the watch's journey. "This watch," he said, "witnessed your grandfather's first date, your parents' wedding, your own birth." His words painted vivid pictures, each tick of the newly repaired gears a testament to a moment lived. "Each second is a gift, Elias. Don't waste them." Elias's reflection. Elias listened, his mind racing. He thought of missed family dinners, forgotten birthdays, moments of joy that had passed him by in a blur. He had been so focused on the future that he had neglected the present. A pang of regret tightened his chest. The repaired watch. With a final click, the watch sprang to life. The delicate ticking filled the shop, a steady rhythm that seemed to echo the beating of Elias's own heart. He looked at the watch, no longer just a broken object, but a symbol of time's preciousness. A change of perspective. Elias thanked Mr. Silas, his voice filled with gratitude. He glanced at his wristwatch. He was still on time, but the frantic energy had dissipated. He took a deep breath, the scent of aged wood and polished metal filling his lungs. He would still go to his meeting, but he would approach it with a different mindset. Leaving the shop. Stepping out of the shop, Elias walked at a leisurely pace. He noticed the sunlight glinting off the buildings, the laughter of children playing in a nearby park, the gentle breeze rustling the leaves of the trees. The city, once a blur of motion, now seemed vibrant and alive. Applying the lesson. At his meeting, Elias was present, focused. He listened attentively, asked thoughtful questions, and contributed meaningfully. He had learned that true efficiency wasn't about rushing, but about being fully present in each moment. Final reflection. From that day on, Elias carried his grandfather's pocket watch as a reminder. It wasn't just a timepiece, but a symbol of the precious moments that made up a life. He had learned that time,